Welcome to the very first episode of Toadstool Tales. I am your host, Princess Peach, and I am delighted to embark on this magical storytelling adventure with you. In our debut episode, we journey into the enchanted world of Aurelia, where courage, friendship, and destiny await. Join me as we follow Lila's quest to become a true princess and discover the magic within. So, sit back, relax, and let your imagination take flight in Crown Quest: The Secret Kingdom. Enjoy the tale. Crown Quest: The Secret Kingdom, narrated by Princess Peach. Prologue: A Whisper of Destiny. Hello, my dear readers. It's Princess Peach, ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom, here to share a story that's close to my heart. It's a tale of courage, friendship, and the magic that lies within us all. It's about a young girl named Lila, whose ordinary life took a turn into the extraordinary. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let me take you to a world where dreams become reality. Chapter 1: An Ordinary Day in Maplewood. In the quaint town of Maplewood, life flowed gently like a lazy river under the summer sun. It was a place where everyone knew each other, and nothing ever seemed to change. The air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and the streets were lined with cozy cottages, each with its own garden bursting with color. 16-year-old Lila Rosewood lived in one of those cottages with her grandmother, a kind woman with a heart as warm as her freshly baked cookies. Lila was like any other teenager, dreaming of adventures, longing for something more than the ordinary rhythm of small-town life. Lila had always felt a sense of longing, an unquenchable desire for something beyond the rolling hills of Maplewood. She spent her days reading fairy tales and daydreaming about becoming a princess, just like the heroines in her favorite stories. But deep down, she wondered if those dreams were meant to remain just that, dreams. One rainy afternoon, as the raindrops tapped a gentle lullaby on her window, Lila found herself in her grandmother's attic. It was a treasure trove of forgotten memories, filled with old trunks and dusty boxes. As she rummaged through the relics of the past, her fingers brushed against something peculiar: a worn-out book with a gilded cover that shimmered even in the dim light. "The Chronicles of Aurelia," the title read, etched in elegant script. Lila's heart skipped a beat. The book seemed to pulse with a life of its own, as if it held secrets waiting to be unveiled. Little did she know, this book was the key to unlocking her destiny. Chapter 2: The Book of Secrets. As the storm raged outside, Lila settled into a cozy corner of the attic, the book cradled in her lap. With a sense of anticipation, she opened it, and the world around her faded away. The pages were filled with vibrant illustrations of a kingdom that felt both familiar and fantastical. Castles that glistened under the sun, forests that whispered secrets, and a crown that shone with an ethereal light. The story spoke of a secret kingdom called Aurelia, where the true heir to the throne had been lost for centuries. Legends whispered of the Crown of Light, an artifact that would reveal the rightful ruler. The words danced on the pages, beckoning Lila to embark on a journey she had never imagined. As she turned each page, Lila felt an inexplicable connection to the tale. The book seemed to glow, and a gentle warmth enveloped her, like a mother's embrace. She could almost hear a distant melody, a lullaby that lulled her into a dreamlike state. Suddenly, a soft voice echoed in her mind, gentle yet commanding. "Lila, your journey begins now. Embrace your destiny." Startled, Lila looked around, expecting to see someone else in the attic, but she was alone. Was she dreaming? Or was this something more? A sign that her life was about to change in ways she couldn't comprehend. With a deep breath, she closed the book, but the sense of longing lingered. Lila knew she had to uncover the secrets of Aurelia, for the book had awakened a fire within her soul, a desire to find the true heir and bring the kingdom back to its former glory. Chapter 3: The portal to Aurelia days turned into weeks, and Lila couldn't shake off the feeling that something magical awaited her. The book became her constant companion, its pages revealing new secrets each time she read them. She found solace in the attic, where the world seemed to fade away, leaving only the promise of adventure. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky in hues of gold and pink, Lila felt an inexplicable urge to return to the attic. With the book in hand, she climbed the creaky stairs, her heart pounding with anticipation. This time, as she opened the book, a soft glow emanated from its pages, illuminating the attic with a gentle light. Lila felt a tingling sensation in her fingertips, as if the book was calling out to her. The illustrations seemed to come alive, and the words danced off the pages, swirling around her in a mesmerizing ballet. Before she could comprehend what was happening, a gust of wind swept through the attic, and the world around her shifted. The walls dissolved, and Lila found herself standing in a lush meadow, surrounded by towering trees that whispered secrets in a language only the heart could understand. "Welcome to Aurelia," a voice called out, breaking the enchantment. Lila turned to see a figure approaching, a tall, handsome knight with a twinkle in his eye and a mischievous grin. He wore armor that shimmered like moonlight and carried a sword that seemed to hum with ancient magic. "I am Sir Rowan," he introduced himself with a flourish, bowing deeply. "And you must be Lila, the one chosen by the book. We've been waiting for you." Lila's heart raced as she took in her surroundings. The air was crisp and filled with the scent of wildflowers. The sky was a brilliant tapestry of colors, and the sun cast a golden glow over the landscape. It was a world straight out of her dreams, and yet it felt like home. "This is real," Lila whispered, a mix of awe and disbelief in her voice. "I'm really here." Sir Rowan chuckled, his eyes twinkling with amusement. "Indeed, my lady. Aurelia is as real as the dreams you hold dear, and now it's up to you to uncover its secrets and restore the kingdom to its rightful glory." With a sense of wonder and determination, Lila realized that her journey had truly begun. She was no longer just a girl from Maplewood. She was a part of something much greater, a quest to find the crown of light and discover her destiny. Chapter 4: A World of Wonder. Aurelia was a world of wonder and enchantment, where magic flowed through every leaf and petal. The kingdom was a tapestry of vibrant colors, where rivers sparkled like diamonds and mountains stood tall, their peaks kissed by the clouds. Lila marveled at the beauty around her, her heart swelling with a sense of belonging. She felt a connection to the land, as if she had walked its paths in another lifetime. The air was alive with the songs of birds, and the gentle breeze carried whispers of ancient tales. Sir Rowan led her through the meadow, his armor glinting in the sunlight. Aurelia is a land of wonders, but it is also a place of mystery and danger. "You must be cautious, my lady, for not all who dwell here are friendly." Lila nodded, her mind racing with questions. "But how do I find the crown of light? And what if I'm not the true heir?" Sir Rowan smiled, a reassuring warmth in his gaze. "The crown of light is not just an artifact. It is a symbol of hope and courage. To find it, you must look within your heart and trust in your instincts. And as for the true heir, you must believe in yourself, for destiny often chooses those who least expect it." As they walked, Lila noticed the landscape shifting around them. The meadow gave way to a dense forest, where ancient trees towered above, their branches intertwined like a cathedral of nature. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting dappled patterns on the forest floor. "This is the enchanted forest," Sir Rowan explained, his voice a gentle murmur. "It is said to hold the key to many secrets, but it can also be treacherous. Stay close and keep your wits about you." Lila nodded, her senses heightened as she followed Sir Rowan through the forest. The air was thick with anticipation, and she felt a thrill of excitement coursing through her veins. This was the adventure she had always longed for, a chance to become the heroine of her own story. Chapter 5: Allies and Enemies. As they ventured deeper into the enchanted forest, Lila and Sir Rowan encountered a myriad of creatures, some friendly and others less so. The forest was alive with the rustling of leaves and the chattering of woodland creatures, each with its own story to tell. It was here that they met Ella, a quick-witted fairy with wings that shimmered like a rainbow. Ella had a knack for mischief and a heart full of kindness. She greeted Lila with a playful twinkle in her eye, her laughter as light as the morning breeze. "Ah, the chosen one has arrived," Ella exclaimed, flitting around Lila in a dance of joy. "Welcome to Aurelia, dear Lila. We've been waiting for you." Lila felt an instant connection with Ella, as if they had been friends forever. "Thank you, Ella. I can't believe I'm really here. It's all so magical." Ella giggled, her wings fluttering with delight. "Magic is everywhere in Aurelia, but it is your heart that holds the greatest power of all. Trust in yourself and you will find your way." With Ella by her side, Lila felt a renewed sense of determination. She was not alone in her quest. She had friends who believed in her and a kingdom that needed her. But Aurelia was not without its dangers. As they journeyed through the forest, they encountered dark forces led by the sorceress Morgana. Morgana was a figure shrouded in shadows, her presence as cold as the darkest night. Her eyes burned with a fierce ambition, and her voice was a haunting melody that echoed through the trees. "Ah, the little princess wannabe," Morgana sneered, her lips curling into a sinister smile. "Do you truly believe you can reclaim the throne? Aurelia is mine, and no child from the human world can change that." Lila stood her ground, her heart pounding with fear and defiance. "I may not know everything, but I know that this kingdom deserves a true leader. I will do whatever it takes to protect Aurelia from your darkness." Morgana's laughter was like ice, cutting through the air with a chilling resonance. "Brave words, little girl, but words alone cannot defeat me. We shall see how long your courage lasts." With a wave of her hand, Morgana summoned a storm of shadows, and Lila felt the ground tremble beneath her feet. But before she could react, Sir Rowan stepped forward, his sword drawn and his eyes filled with unwavering resolve. "Stand back, Lila," he commanded, his voice a steady anchor in the chaos. "I will not let her harm you." With a battle cry that echoed through the forest, Sir Rowan charged at Morgana, his sword clashing against her dark magic. The air crackled with energy, and the forest seemed to hold its breath as the two forces collided. Lila watched in awe and fear, her heart aching with the weight of responsibility. She realized that this was not just a quest for a crown. It was a fight for the very soul of Aurelia, and she was determined to play her part, no matter the cost. Chapter 6: Trials of the Heart. The encounter with Morgana left Lila shaken, but it also ignited a fire within her soul. She knew that the path to the Crown of Light would be fraught with challenges, but she was determined to face them with courage and grace. With Sir Rowan and Ella by her side, Lila continued her journey through Aurelia, each step bringing her closer to her destiny. Along the way, she encountered trials that tested her heart and mind, forcing her to confront her deepest fears and insecurities. In the Valley of Echoes, Lila faced a trial of courage, where the whispers of doubt threatened to drown her dreams. The valley was a place of reflection, where the shadows of the past loomed large and the echoes of her own fears filled the air. "You are not worthy," the echoes taunted, their voices a haunting melody. "You will never be a true princess." Layla felt her heart waver, the weight of doubt pressing down on her shoulders. But then she remembered the words of Sir Rowan and Ella, the warmth of their friendship like a beacon of light in the darkness. With renewed determination, Lila spoke aloud, her voice steady and strong. "I may have doubts, but I also have hope. I believe in the power of love and friendship, and I will not let fear hold me back." As she spoke, the shadows began to recede and the echoes faded into silence. Lila felt a surge of empowerment, a realization that she was not defined by her fears, but by her courage to face them. In the Garden of Reflection, Lila encountered a trial of compassion, where the wounded souls of Aurelia awaited her healing touch. The garden was a place of beauty and sorrow, where flowers bloomed with vibrant colors, but the air was heavy with the weight of unspoken pain. Lila knelt beside a wounded fawn, its eyes filled with a silent plea for help. Her heart ached with empathy, and she reached out, her hands gentle and soothing. As she tended to the fawn's wounds, a sense of peace washed over her, and she realized that true leadership was about serving others with kindness and compassion. Ella fluttered beside her, her eyes shimmering with pride. You have a heart as pure as the stars, Lila. Remember that love is the greatest magic of all. In the Cavern of Truth, Lila faced a trial of honesty, where the mirrors of reflection revealed the hidden facets of her soul. The cavern was a place of mystery, where the walls were adorned with mirrors that shimmered like liquid silver. As Lila gazed into the mirrors, she saw her own reflection. But it was not just her appearance that stared back at her. It was the essence of who she was. Her hopes, her dreams, her flaws, and her fears, all laid bare for her to see. Who are you, Lila? The mirrors whispered, their voices a gentle inquiry. Lila took a deep breath, her heart open and honest. I am a girl with dreams and doubts, with strengths and weaknesses. I am not perfect, but I am willing to learn and grow. I am Lila Rosewood, and I choose to be true to myself. With those words, the mirrors shimmered with approval, and a soft light filled the cavern, a testament to Lila's authenticity and courage. Chapter 7. The Crown of Light. Lila's journey through Aurelia had been a tapestry of trials and triumphs, each step bringing her closer to the truth of her destiny. With Sir Rowan and Ella by her side, she had faced the challenges with grace and determination, learning the true meaning of courage, compassion, and self-discovery. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the kingdom, Lila found herself standing before the entrance to the Sanctuary of Stars, the resting place of the Crown of Light. The sanctuary was a place of ethereal beauty, where the stars seemed to dance in harmony with the earth, and the air was filled with a sense of reverence. Lila's heart swelled with anticipation as she stepped forward, her footsteps guided by the gentle glow of starlight. The path before her was lined with flowers that bloomed in a kaleidoscope of colors, and the gentle breeze carried the fragrance of hope and possibility. Sir Rowan and Ella stood beside her, their presence a reassuring anchor in the sea of uncertainty. This is your moment, Lila, Sir Rowan said, his voice filled with pride. You have come so far, and you have proven yourself worthy. The Crown of Light awaits you. Ella nodded, her eyes sparkling with encouragement. Remember, Lila, the crown is not just a symbol of royalty. It is a testament to the strength and love within your heart. Believe in yourself and you will shine like the stars. With their words echoing in her mind, Lila took a deep breath and approached the altar, where the Crown of Light rested. The crown was a masterpiece of craftsmanship, adorned with jewels that glistened like stars and a radiant aura that seemed to pulse with life. As Lila reached out to touch the crown, she felt a warmth envelop her, a gentle embrace that filled her soul with a sense of belonging. The crown seemed to resonate with her essence, as if it recognized her as the true heir to the throne. In that moment, Lila understood that being a princess was not about titles or crowns. It was about the courage to stand up for what was right, the compassion to care for others, and the strength to face the challenges of life with an open heart. With the crown in her hands, Lila turned to face the kingdom, her heart filled with gratitude and purpose. She had found her place in the world, and she was ready to embrace her destiny as the true princess of Aurelia. Chapter 8. A New Dawn. The dawn of a new day broke over Aurelia, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold. The kingdom was alive with joy and celebration, for the true heir had returned, and the darkness that had once threatened their land had been vanquished. Lila stood on the balcony of the castle, overlooking the vibrant landscape that stretched out before her. The air was filled with the songs of birds and the laughter of children, a symphony of life and hope. Sir Rowan and Ella stood beside her, their hearts filled with pride and happiness. They had been with her every step of the way, their friendship a beacon of light in the darkest of times. "You did it, Lila," Sir Rowan said, his voice filled with admiration. "You have become the princess Aurelia has long awaited. The kingdom is blessed to have you as its leader." Ella fluttered beside her, her wings shimmering with joy. "You have a heart as bright as the stars, Lila. Never forget that you are loved and cherished, not just as a princess, but as a friend." Lila's heart swelled with gratitude, a deep sense of fulfillment enveloping her soul. She had found her place in the world, a place where she could be true to herself and make a difference in the lives of others. As the sun rose higher in the sky, casting a golden glow over the kingdom, Lila knew that her journey was far from over. There would be new challenges to face, new adventures to embark upon, and new friendships to forge. But she was ready, for she had discovered the true magic within her heart. A magic that transcended time and space, a magic that was as infinite as the stars. And so, as the first light of dawn illuminated the kingdom of Aurelia, Lila Rosewood embraced her destiny, knowing that she was not just a girl from Maplewood, but a princess with a heart as radiant as the crown of light. Epilogue, a tale of endless possibility. Dear readers, as I, Princess Peach, conclude this tale, I hope it has touched your heart and ignited the spark of possibility within your soul. Lila's journey reminds us that we all have the power to shape our destiny, to embrace the magic within us, and to become the heroes of our own stories. May you find the courage to follow your dreams, the compassion to uplift others, and the strength to face the challenges that come your way. Remember, you are the author of your own life, and the possibilities are as endless as the stars. Thank you for joining me on this enchanting adventure. Until we meet again, may your heart be filled with hope and wonder, and may your spirit shine as brightly as the crown of light. With love and magic, Princess Peach.